Today is our last day in Tokyo. In previous episodes, we have learned how to travel by subway and by train. We've seen Tokyo and Mount Fuji from Skytree. We learned about Kitty White, visited Sensoshi Temple, Ueno Park, Shiba Park, glanced at the Kabukiza Theater, wrote haiku poetry in the Imperialist Gardens and Shinjuku Gardens, read the wishes on wooden planks at Meiji Shrine, immersed in the modern Tokyo at Shibuya Crossing and Cat Street. After that, we did the amazing day trip to the Hakone region, and after train, cable car and bus, we ate black eggs, saw Mount Fuji, took a healthy breath of sulfuric stink at Owakudani, saw again Mount Fuji, took an enchanting cruise from Togandai on Lake Ashi, and visited the amazing Hakone Jinja Shrine in Moto Hakone. We ended the day in Odawara doing Shinkansen watching. Another day trip to Kamakura, when we learned that the day in Japan has 26 hours, visited the Hasedera temple to be amazed by the Amida Daibutsu, or the Big Buddha, took a hike in the woods, and finally a peaceful visit to the outmost beautiful Kusaharaoka Shrine, where we paid tribute to the coin-stealing cat. Next comes our final day in Tokyo before we move away for more adventures in the amazing Japan.
We discovered that the old fish market is in walking distance from our hotel, at least on the map, but we have not been sure until we entered the labyrinth of narrow streets. The transition from a residential quiet atmosphere of Ginza to the chaos of Tsukiji, full of people and flavor, was brutal. One single step and the immersion into another world is complete. This is just the outer market remains. The commercial operation moved a few years ago on a small island not far from here, leaving the space for the expansion of the upscale surrounding neighbourhood. There is definitely more taking pictures than eating. The variety of seafood in such small places is beyond belief. It is only so much you can try. For everything else, there is Instagram.
Yasukuni Shinto Shrine, located in the center of Tokyo, has been opened in 1868 at the beginning of Meiji Restoration to commemorate the people that have died in the service of Japan. Around the shrine, there are numerous cherry trees, including the one used to officially declare the opening of the cherry blossom season. More about Yasukuni Shrine in the section Did You Know at the end of the video.
Yanaka district is the one place that preserves the old way of life in Tokyo. The traditional rustic charm brings locals and international tourists alike. One of the main points is Yanaka Cemetery, the largest in Japan. Tokugawa Yoshinobu, the last shogun of the Edo period, is buried here. During cherry blossom season, it is one of the top spots to watch in Tokyo.
If you have waited diligently for 4 episodes to see Japanese neon lights and the crazy streets, now it's the time. Kabukicho district is the epicenter. We just did a quick traverse on Sakura-dori Street on our way to the next objective.
This is the famous robot restaurant, which is nothing else than a flamboyant show with some mediocre food, kind of similar to the medieval times. What we missed, but we highly recommend, is the Golden Guy, a former black market place, now a narrow alley with an endless string of charming izakayas.
Located in the lovely Shinjuku, Samurai Museum covers 700 years of samurai way of life from Kamakura to Edo periods.
The artifacts, part original, part replicas, are totally amazing. The guided tours tell the story of Japan in its glory days. Unfortunately, the last evening tours of the day do not have the martial arts demo, so arrive earlier.